welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show and my pigeons. Guys, man, we gotta work on those pigeon sound effects. What's up? We are doing the show. We got a little interesting setup tonight. I'll get to that later on. But we got no scrubs in the background. Okay. What y'all think about scrubs, ladies?
No scrubs. Don't like them.
You guys are so good on radio. My goodness. Anyways, welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show. Our topic tonight is blind date success and horror stories. Give us a call, 877-2106-106. Ladies, we're doing the show tonight. I'm in New York. You guys are on the West Coast. I'm working on something, and this should be interesting. So you gotta stay with me tonight, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Tina Davina.
Yes.
What you been up to since last week? You getting it?
Oh my God! You should have the cricket sound. I haven't did shit. I'm writing. I've been writing. I've been focused. I'm, got a couple of writing projects I'm working on, so I've been very focused.
My friends are so exciting. Denisha Danielle.
Yes, my dear.
Never mind. Flora.
Yes. I actually met two men this weekend. I met two men on Friday. Went to Hassan something's party from the Wired TV show.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, and a white dude and black dude got their numbers.
Nice. Okay, who was cuter?
The black dude was cuter. The white dude was totally molesting me throughout the whole night. So
I'm sure you'll find a way to fuck that up. Portia.
Yo, what's good? I had a show on Friday, Boulevard 3. It was hot. Pretty dope. What else over the weekend? Kicked it. I didn't really do too much. No dates.
And
no
the countdown on your abstinence, no sex, is now 3 years and how many months?
Too long.
3 years and what? How long is it?
I don't know. It's just
3 years and too many months.
Portia, I told you.
3,
how many times?
10,
Portia,
12 years.
Take it from an old broad. How many times do I have to tell you? It's like an earring hole. If you don't use it,
it closes up.
It closes. Okay, I'm out here in New York. I'm working on some stuff, some projects.
Few things.
A couple things, I had to get away from y'all. And I'm working with someone that's very, very successful, unlike you guys, and very famous. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're working on it.
Hey, it's got to rub off on you some way.
Exactly. Anyways, I'm here with the very, very cool, very talented, very successful, my girl T-Boz. How you doing?
Hey.
TLC.
Thank you.
Highest selling, most successful female group, right?
Of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Yep.
All right.
And she's cool. She's real small, though. You know how fellas try to add
I'm
an
the
inch?
tallest.
Is she like 4'11"? Aren't
Girl,
you?
I'm 5'2", and I'm the tallest in the group.
Still shorter than you, Portia.
No, I'm 5'2". I'm the same height. No, that's hot. Now
But
we're going
girl,
to
I'm
3.
5'7" with my heels on.
Right, that's hot.
So we're working on a project out here, and I just want to say, if anybody in the New York area is around, anyone in the New York area want to come see us, we'll be at 57th and 5th from 10 a.m. to noon, 10:30 to noon, and we're going to be selling cupcakes to raise money for charity.
Yep.
Okay.
And we bake them ourselves.
That's the good one.
Seriously?
Yeah, and the second location, where is that?
And the second location from 12:30 to 2 will be in front of Rockefeller Center, in front of Radio City Side, 49th, between 6th and 7th. So y'all got to come check us out.
Right.
It's a good thing for charity. We're selling cupcakes. Come and support.
Definitely.
That's cute.
Bring cash.
And we
don't
cook them
have
ourselves. We cook
We
them
made them
ourselves.
And we want no scrubs to come
Decorated
down.
them.
Right.
No
Y'all
scrubs.
heard that. Y'all heard that.
ain't right.
We want people to come with, no change. You want 10s, 20s, 100,000.
$20 a cupcake.
That's what's up.
You can't look at the cupcake for, that's a lot of money. It's for charity.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Kids,
right.
homeless, all that kind of stuff. So,
Okay,
anyways,
$50 a cupcake.
our topic tonight, blind date success and horror stories. I have had horror stories and all kinds of dating, but hello?
Damn.
See, someone hung up on me. Anyways, of all my girls, I know, Flora, you've gone on a couple blind dates, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been on the TV show Blind Date, been on Star Dates, girl, you name it. I've done it.
How'd that work out for you? Oh, first of all, before I say that, do you feel when someone wants to hook you up on a blind date, it's more of a kind of pity thing, kind of like you're on the street and someone gives you $1 and you're not really homeless? Is that how you feel when you...
I don't know. Let me ask Anisha, who hooked me up recently on a blind date. Did you pity me, girl?
A little.
Yes. Oh, thank you for the honesty. So I guess the answer to that would be yes.
Yes.
So,
No, because I think she's a great girl, and I was like, maybe a hookup through a friend would be.
You ain't got to lie, Denisha. You ain't got to lie.
Hey, I tried.
She was pitying
At
me.
least I tried.
anybody, is that it? That's all you got to tell me?
No, tell them about the date.
No.
Oh, Oh yeah. She hooked me up with one of her friends. You know, real interesting. Boy made me wait 2 months to go out with him. Every time we kept making a date, he kept breaking it. So finally,
He's
when
busy,
we went
he has
out,
a job.
Whatever.
Wow.
So I guess he really liked me so much after the 2 months. He was like, "Hey, let's go out." I'm like, "All right." So I tried to get him out to the valley. Was very hard for him. He complained when I said, "Why don't you come out to the valley and see me?" He was like, "Drive to the valley." I was like, "Wow, I thought you wanted to see me, but I guess not." He's like, "All right, I'll drive to the valley."
Is that that fat guy that was at that party that you had at your house?
What?
He was not fat. He was. Oh, y'all ladies are
He wasn't
tripping. He
fat.
was fat.
He was
Big
loaded.
bone.
He had
No.
hips.
He was. Yes, he had birthing hips. He was fat.
Well, you
Denisha
better
doesn't have
birth
good
in
taste with hooking her friends up
No.
on dates. She
That's
does
not true.
Hey,
I
I
have
gave her
set
the-
up 2 marriages, Missy Miss.
Well, those
I
girls.
have set up 2 marriages.
But were the guys ugly? That's the key. That's what I
no,
want.
no.
T-Boz, would you
Y'all are so
T-Boz or Tion? What would you prefer?
You're damn right.
Is T-Boz when you have the condoms on your eye, but now you're Tion? Is that what it is now?
I'm Tion when I'm not working.
Okay.
T-Boz when I am.
So now, Tion T-Boz. Can I call you that?
Yep.
Okay, Tion T-Boz. Have you ever had a blind date?
Never and never will.
Thank
you,
you.
T-Boz.
I'm
think-
in agreement with you.
Portia feels that statement.
Do you think girls are losers that go on blind dates?
I
It's
don't
okay.
think they're
Don't-
losers. I mean, it's for each their own. I mean, to each their own, rather. But I mean, for me, I don't like people touching me. I don't want to be stuck with strange people. So if I've ever been on a date,
Yes,
I take all my friends. So he has to take me and all my friends out, and that's just the way it goes. If you want to,
That's right.
Go.
Go.
Are you hard to get?
I mean, dang.
No, I'm just asking. No one's
Am
listening.
I
Don't
hard
worry.
to get?
Nobody's listening.
I
Don't
don't
worry.
think I am. I just have,
Standards.
standards, and I believe in self-respect. A lot of respect. You have to respect me.
Right.
Because if I don't disrespect myself, I'm not going to let you disrespect me.
I heard that. That's right.
right.
No scrubs.
Yep. No,
I'm going to keep saying that. No scrubs.
no, none of that.
Portia, the youngest, she's 22.
Okay.
23.
23.
She's a singer as well.
Okay.
She hasn't had sex in over 3 years.
Wow.
3 years. What do you think about that?
She's going to have to dust it off.
Dust it off, right?
Get off the cobweb.
You guys
know
are
what?
humiliating her for her good morals.
Terribly, I know.
No, but you know what? That's a good thing. I mean, just don't give it up to anybody then. That's good.
T-Boz, keep
Class
it real,
up,
Portia.
Yeah,
Portia.
Portia.
Keep
it real, Portia. I
That's
have
good.
standards.
Now, Portia,
good pee. Of course, that's Tina.
It's
the Hoochie
accumulating
Group. Of course.
value.
have you
Ladies.
gone on a blind date,
Ladies.
Portia?
No, I feel the same way as T-Boz. I just don't feel like I for one, I would fear my safety. For one, like, especially like if it's somewhere like come to the crib. If a guy insists, come to my house. No, I wouldn't do that. If
No,
it
but
was-
what if it was somebody you trust, respect, admired, adored, like myself, and I said,
exactly.
no, I'm just saying, I'm a big celebrity, and I know people, and I'm just saying, I might want to hook you up with somebody. You
I
would
would
trust me?
No, I would trust that it was depending on who was doing the hooking up. If it
Wait a
was
minute.
somebody-
I said
What?
me.
Who cares? You?
Me, I got your
If
back.
Claudia hooked you up, you would.
Oh, I guess she's a
Oh,
big
she said,
celebrity.
"I
No. If she would, she would know my taste enough to where her or my mother.
Your taste is
I would
light
trust.
skin, model, and
Oh,
broke.
young bird.
Model and
She loves fine young models.
Claudia, funny side note, my mom is actually in the studio right next to me, and she just gave a big thumbs up like, damn, that is so true.
Yeah, I mean, you like guys that don't have cars, but they're
Wow.
extremely good looking.
And they can walk their asses
But see,
off.
I believe in a guy's potential.
Like the potential to get a car.
No
Potential to
car.
run for that
What,
money.
what do you think about guys with potential, T-Boz? Would you wait around for a guy to develop?
No, I'm 38. I've been there, done
heard
that.
that.
She's 38 though.
And for me,
She old like me.
She old like me.
But at 23,
but for me,
you weren't
not
thinking
for
about
23,
that.
I didn't do it either. And I'm gonna tell you why. That goes to that. I don't know. I worked hard. See, I was successful at 23. I was successful at 19. So why would I subject myself to that when you know what I'm saying? I'm making more than
you-
dude. It
what you
doesn't
trying to
make
say?
sense.
Have you ever had
That's what she asked me about me.
You getting there, girl. You getting there. You
This
getting
is
there.
moi. But see, I'm just
mean,
scary anyway. So
I've been-
even
I've
if
been on
somebody I
BET too.
trusted wanted me to go on a blind date, like when
You-
they set me
you
up with my
couldn't.
boyfriend, no.
But being a
My
celebrity.
my friends still try to hook me up, and I was like, no, I had to meet him a different way. Like at my trunk show for my store, like you got to meet me in a surrounding or something. I'd be like, oh, okay, then then I'll go out.
Now, you were married before, right?
Why we gotta talk about that?
You can't go there.
It's girl talk, girl.
Oh, hush up, y'all.
Okay, listen, we're going to take a break, and we get back from the break, we're going to talk about this, and I want to know, was that a blind date? Did someone hook you? Well, it wasn't a blind date, but someone want to
No,
hook you
it wasn't
guys
a
up?
blind date.
No?
Nobody hooked me up.
You just met him at a club?
Nope.
What happened?
On my video shoot from
Oh, he was your video hoe. Okay, we'll be back after the break. 877-2-106-106. We are talking about blind date horror stories and success stories from meeting video hoes on your video.
All right,
and
T-Boz,
marrying
video
them.
hoe.
So join us after the break. We got T-Boz in the studio. Give us a call. I can relate. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and my pigeons on the West Coast. Who is in heat over there?
Flora.
Wow, Flora. All right, welcome back to the show. We've got T-Boz as our special guest here. We are talking about blind dates, horror stories, and if you had some success stories. Some people, their friends know better than them sometimes. They know what they should be with, and they hook them up, and it works out. Me, none of you bitches have hooked me up with anybody worthy, so that hasn't been the case.
You don't want to mess up.
Thank you very much. But 877-2-106-106 is the number. Call in. T-Boz and I are in New York City, and we are urging our New York listeners, our supporters, to come on down tomorrow to 57th and 5th at 10:30 a.m. and come buy some cupcakes from us. It's for charity. It's a good cause. You will not regret it. Right, T-Boz?
Right.
She put her back into those cupcakes today. Her entire back ass was in the mix today. Like, her back was really in it. So
I was cooking my ass off. Okay.
she was. She was.
T-Boz got skills in the kitchen. You could.
Girl, I was taught to cook at 12. I've been cooking. I have a daughter, so I'm a real mommy.
Go, girl.
Okay.
Go, girl.
Hey, what you
That's
trying
right.
to say?
Like
No.
a real mommy.
There are two baby mamas over there, too.
No, I say I'm a real mommy because I'm not one of them celebs that have other people raising my child. I get up every morning, cook her breakfast, take her to school, and pick her up myself, do homework, and I cook dinner for her every night.
And she's very cute.
Right.
A very good grade of hair, too. Very good grade of hair.
Crazy.
Okay.
Good grade of hair.
Good grade of hair. Well, we haven't forgotten about the whole video whole thing. We'll get back to that in a
Oh.
second. Oh, we got a
Thought I
poem.
got out of it.
My girl Tina Davina, she's a poet. She's all tatted up. Not quite bikerish, but she's more artsy. And she's the freak of the group. Like, she's the one most likely to do a threesome. Anyways, Tina Davina, do you have a poem for us this week?
I do.
All right, take it away.
It's called The Fate of the Blind Date. Why does everyone want to play Cupid? Is it merely to make us look stupid? Or perhaps simply for their amusement? Still I choose it, the fate of the blind date. Nervousness fills my inner space. We decided to meet at a busy place just to be safe, and I trusted Starbucks coffee. Ordered a Tazo tea, took a seat, and waited as questions infiltrated my patience. How did I get talked into this? What if he leans in for a kiss? How do I dismiss myself if it all takes a sharp left? I kept rethinking and rehashing, not realizing he was standing right there. Startled, I greeted him and offered him the chair. Tried not to stare from his lips to his hands to his... Damn, mental note, remember to thank her for this. He looked better than I could have guessed. Stop, rewind, it never happens like this, so I offered him the chair, tried not to stare as I peered every inch of him, looking for air. To no despair, he was still fine. I now realize we've been in awkward silence, smiling, looking for verbal guidance. Is he a shy one? Then without hesitation, we began endless conversation, words spilling out in acceleration, unveiling revelations of our common denominations, flirtations taking like butterflies, effortlessly and with a breeze, laughing and smiling all with ease. I was more than pleased. How could I be so lucky? Suddenly there was a tap on my back, then shaking me, waking me unknowingly from a nap. And the dream date I had was all that. Seems I fell asleep while waiting, such is the shame of mindless blind dating. And to make matters that much worse, while I was asleep, someone stole my purse. God damn.
Very cute, very cute. It never happens like that, right? If someone's hooking up on a blind date, there's got to be something wrong with either one of y'all.
Right, 'cause they would
really
have it.
people, right?
That's not true.
No, a lot of people,
you.
my
Come on
friends are
now.
all doing
Thank
that
you.
meetblackpeople.com, and every person she's met on there is crazy as hell.
Really?
Really. There's a
So,
lot of black people on there. Girl, you will find your friends on there. They don't be telling you the truth. I'm telling you.
would you ever do internet dating?
Hell no.
Not.
There's so many damn no.
Yeah, I'm
If
seeing you're a
God
pretty scary
says
person, aren't you?
no, hell yeah.
Like, you're afraid of cats, right?
I'm afraid of dogs.
Dogs, you're afraid of dogs.
Freaky Jason in the dark, whatever the hell.
Rainbows. I see
No.
you run
But
with something
this is my
for
thing. People be killing people and stuff, kidnapping, raping. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. I'm not going to be the person on the news. Boo boo.
I heard you. Okay, we're gonna take a caller. One of my
Right.
favorites from the NYC. Where's the NY? I don't really know. I'm not cool like the young kids
NYC.
anymore. Okay,
Or
we've
NY.
got Iceberg. What's your question?
What's up?
Hey, I'm in your city. What's up? What's good, son?
What's good, baby girl?
What's good, God?
Speak on it, Head of Lettuce.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been on a lot of blind dates. I'm dead serious. And, you know, sometimes you catch a booger bear, but sometimes you put a little gym in there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, was this before or after you pledged your undying love to your wife?
Well, you know, wifey out of state right now, so I could be kind of reckless and shit.
Oh. Serious and passionate.
And she don't
Yeah,
have
you know, I
satellite
broke
radio,
the
huh?
Sirius. I had to break the Sirius in the car. That's why I had to fall back a little bit because I was getting like, what did you say on the radio today? But she's gone today. But since I've been married, before I was married, shit, I've been knocking shit down. That's just how I get down, man. I can't help it.
Why you get married then?
Huh?
Why did you get married then if you're still boning other people?
Thank you,
Okay,
Buzz.
You want me to be honest?
Yes, I want to be honest.
Okay, well, you know, I got kids, and
So?
I wanted my kids to be in a loving home where we all share the same last name. You know, not the normal broken family and all that shit. But you know, I'm weak.
Your family is broken anyway because you're not being sincere and you're not being honest. So this is my thing. I don't give a damn if I have kids by anybody. I'm not going to raise my daughter in a household that's not showing a real family unit to me anyway. So to me, if you get married, you should keep your penis in your pants.
There you go, girl. Speak on it.
That's right.
Wait a minute,
It's a
wait a
simple
minute, wait a
rule.
minute. It ain't like I'm telling my wife I'm cheating. I mean, yo.
Oh, well, then it doesn't
What you
count.
telling her? What if she's listening?
She gonna recognize your voice.
What if her
and
friends
then
are
she
listening or
I'm going to
something?
MySpace your wife, Iceberg.
We're going to
It's
tell
only
her.
cheating if she
First
finds
of
out.
all,
Exactly.
First of all, wait, easy. My wife is in Puerto Rico right now chilling, so she can't
Oh,
hear.
okay.
Ooh, she might be
so-
sleeping with one of them fine Puerto Ricans.
Dexter St. John.
Wait,
Dexter Martinez.
Easy. That ain't happening.
What does a lovely girl like you doing an island alone?
So, what do you think about blind dates? You like them? You don't like them? And are you going to come down and buy some cupcakes for me and T-Boz tomorrow?
You know what's fucked up, Claudia? I wish you could have told me. You know I'm a hard-working man. I'm not going to be nowhere near New York.
Can you tell your little soldiers and wolves to come on down to 57th and 5th at 10:30 in the morning?
And buy some
Okay,
damn
you just
cupcakes.
Give me somewhere to Western Union. I Western Union $50 for the cause. I love the kids.
Claudia Jordan, New
They
York.
have to have somebody bring it down in person. That's the only thing.
None of my niggas ain't going nowhere. Them niggas.
All right. Well, thanks for
Got
keeping
no
it real.
fun.
Hey,
Okay.
thanks for your call, Iceberg. We always appreciate hearing from you. Okay.
Baby, I love y'all.
We love you too, kind of.
love the ice.
Okay, listen. Before we go to our next caller, I want to pass on some blind date tips. Okay. A lot of them are common sense, but I still have to give them anyways. Okay, here we go. Talk on the phone and exchange emails a few times before meeting in person. Check. Did that. Be open-minded. Check. I did that. Meet in public place, coffee shop, cafe, or in South Beach. Did
Check.
that. Did that. Keep the date short and sweet, like coffee or lunch, just in case you don't like the guy or the girl.
Oops.
Too late. Bring your own money. Always. Pay close attention to his conversation. Do not ignore the warning signs like my wife, my sister. Keep reasonable expectations, Tina Davina and me. That means maybe he's not the one.
Maybe. Right.
Dress casual. Don't overdo it. Flora, wear a bra. If the guy is cool, hang in through the whole date. All right, Tanisha? Don't cancel if he wants to bring you to a Lupe Fiasco concert. If he displays some weirdness, end the date quickly. Damn. And my favorite, bring condoms just in case. Okay, those are our blind date tips for you, so you can be prepared. Okay.
All right.
Any other callers? Yes, we have Mika from Indiana.
All right.
Mika from Indiana. Hey, Mika, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you. How everybody doing?
Great. First of all, are you registered to vote?
Of course.
Okay, you holding down Indiana?
No, of course. We
Okay.
don't turn this red state blue. I'm telling
Right.
you.
You
lady.
change those rednecks on over, okay?
Yes, we are. But first of all, I want to say hey to everybody and congratulations, Claudia, on your new endeavor. I've seen it on TMZ. I don't want to mention it.
Yeah, keep it on the
I don't know what you're talking about. What new
I'm
endeavor?
sorry. Okay, but I've never been on a blind date, but I have hooked up a couple of my girls on dates, and I did succeed in making love matches, so I believe in them. I've never been on one, but I've always said that if I'm dating somebody, I want somebody to know him, so he's just no random man out the street who can't, justify who he is or, what he's been doing all these years and stuff like that. So I've always just say I want somebody to hook me up with something who can say, well, he's a good guy, then go ahead and date him. I think y'all will make a good couple or whatever.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Have you had any of them not work out? Some of the blind dates you've hooked up?
Well, they ended up breaking up, I guess.
Oh, but they did become something.
But they did become something, yeah. And right now it's funny because I'm trying to hook up my play sister with this attorney. And
Whoa. No. Fuck her. I'll take the attorney, so just hit me up on the MySpace page. I'll take
Okay, I love you all.
Don't go wasting that on a non-celebrity. Send it my way. I'm just kidding. All right, thank you for your call. We appreciate the
you
call.
all have a good one.
All right, so we got some pros and cons of
Hey,
the blind.
Claudia.
Yes.
I want to know, how come it's always the single people that are always trying to set up somebody else? I'm just curious. I mean, if they're single, why they don't set up themselves?
And plus, I always wonder,
Tanisha?
like when someone says, I got this great guy feeding me, I'm like, why are you with him?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well,
in the case of Flora, it's because I dated his best friend.
Oh, see.
So that was right.
So you couldn't date him. So you had to pass him on.
Right.
So you're saying you wouldn't date friends?
You would date the friend of the guy
not
you
friends
dated.
of guys I used to date.
But a good question, was that guy your type?
That's
him
my
if
thing.
you did not
I've
date.
hooked people up, but they weren't my type.
Were your type?
Yes. If he wasn't
they
your
weren't
type,
my
that makes
type.
sense. Pass
Right.
him along.
Right, pass them along.
It's like, you know, when you go shopping with your girls and you see a shirt, you're like, it's cute. It's good for you. I wouldn't do it, but it's good for you. All right. We're not good enough for me. We're about to take a break. We'll be back after the break, 877-2-106-106. Give us your blind date success stories and horror stories. And, yeah. I need a guy to tell me I can have whatever I like. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Join us after the break. We'll be back. Hey, welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and my pigeons. Do you guys get offended to be called pigeons? I mean, I know it's been like 6.5 months, and I didn't care to ask you before this point. Well, I actually have. What do you care about that? Well, I don't care anyways. Our topic tonight is blind date success stories and horror stories. Our special in-studio guest is the very humble and very height-challenged T-Boz, very successful group TLC. Now, we was talking a little bit off, while we were on our big project today,
Yes,
making it do what it do, doing big things popping, all that little stuff we got to do. And you were telling me you got some stuff coming out, right? What you working on? You have?
I'm working on a solo album right now.
Nice. Okay.
So we'll see what
When's that
happens.
gonna drop?
I don't know,
No.
but I'm working on it.
Been a while.
Yeah, but I got a couple songs with Lil Wayne, Raheem Devon.
What do you think about Lil Wayne in the skinny jeans?
He needs to just pull the pants up, but I love him, so whatever.
Right. So men in skinny jeans. And
Okay.
what about the guys with scarves?
That's when I'll hook you up. Like, Claudia, I seen somebody.
Nah.
That's okay for me, but no.
He's petite. Pass it on.
So good luck with that. We want. I can't wait to see.
Appreciate
see
it.
what you got coming.
Definitely
And,
looking out for that.
How about Chili? Are you guys still?
She actually has a solo out now. She has a single out called Dum Dum Dum, I think. Yeah.
I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
That's a hot song.
So
Yes, she did.
it's probably really opposite from both what we're doing, what we're both doing rather. But
What's the vibe of your stuff? What kind of stuff you doing?
me,
Is it rock?
Is it?
I got some
rock vibe?
alternative on there because that's me. Like I wrote on Pretty, so that's a part of me. Period is the pop stuff. But I like to talk about men and hoes. So hey, I've been telling the truth basically, like I always have. Ain't nothing changed, just more of me, basically.
Now, when you say the word hoe, what makes a woman a hoe?
No,
I'm saying. I do, and I can't stand those hoes. I really don't love those hoes. And no, but we had a discussion about this before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's different to hear what men think versus women. Is it the number? Is it how fast you get with a guy? Because a number
Both.
of partners can be explained over your course of your lifetime. It depends on your age. Like Joan Rivers, maybe she can say I've been with 100 dudes, and really over the course of 75 years, it's whatever. Spring break. Just imagine 45 spring break.
Penises at 38 though, so I can't.
What'd you say?
I
What?
haven't had a lot of penises, so I haven't. I'm a long-term relationship girl.
What's not a lot? What's?
I'm
I'm not
gonna
asking
say-
you a number. I'm not asking you a
Hey.
number. But okay.
No, it's really low. I'm serious. Nobody believes it. I told you I don't like strange people touching
Less
me.
than 10?
Then hell yeah.
Wow.
Really sorry. I don't like people touching me. And the first guy I went with, I was with him for like 7 years.
It's like a slow
It's
march.
like
It's like a
5.
slow march for Tina.
So
Tanisha a hoe compared to T-Boz?
no, I didn't say you was a hoe. Now I have cousins that had a lot of dicks. I'm just saying. But only thing I'm saying is you give it up too easily. I'm like, call a spade a spade. If you a hoe, be a good hoe. Just say you a fucking hoe. Just say it.
Exactly, Tina. Exactly.
Don't try to act like Mother Teresa.
I'm not a hoe.
I ain't never slept
a
before.
freak
This
with
my
my
first time. I don't like that. That's
So you never say, I don't usually do this.
No.
Yeah, I don't say that anymore either. I mean, it's just pointless. Why they don't believe you anyways? So
No, they be like, this whole, go ahead, girl. They be like, this whole time I shouldn't do this before. No, they don't respect you, so whatever. Guys always tell you the ones they got to work for is usually the ones they keep.
That's true. That's why I make
right.
them all wait 3 years.
Preach.
So, no, I actually, as much as I joke around a lot, and there's a lot of, humor and inappropriateness in my jokes, I would like to see a return to traditional, roles and waiting and all that stuff. I just think it's, I don't know.
Oh, these girls are looking for sponsors.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't wait. They just hopping on whatever if they can get a purse, $20 a meal.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't have no self-esteem, no respect, and no morals. That's how I feel.
That's right. You should write a song about it.
That's right.
You should write a song about that. We should.
But see, I ain't never liked women too much, so girl, I would talk about it. All right. And then in my business, that's all I see, man. It's like
That's right.
outside of the dressing rooms in the hotel, butt ass naked, no drawers, waiting to be picked. Like I don't have no respect for that, man.
What about your male
Right.
groupies? You have male groupies?
Yeah, we have male groupies. They're a little cooler than the girls. I
So you
have
think
girl groupies too?
So you've messed with a male groupie before?
No, hell no.
Would you?
I told
She
you I'm
don't like
scared of
strange people
psychos.
touching her.
Hello. How many times did I tell Claudia I don't like
I'm trying to find an
strangers?
opening. I'm trying to find an opening right here. That's all.
Groupie does
Now
not
you
have
ain't
a
gonna catch
chance.
me on one. Trust me. No, ma'am.
So,
What does a male groupie do? Does he sit outside the dressing room with his dick out?
Girl,
wow.
no, you'll catch people right up to you jacking off. Yeah, I had people throw me their drawers.
What?
Fall to your feet, kissing your shoes.
Be a pop artist. Shit.
Just
Do you think maybe we can go in the studio?
throw car keys at you.
Maybe we can go in the studio and do I can drop 16 bars on your next. I mean, I got the same. I got a raspy
if you're
voice.
good.
I mean, I'm good. They call me C Murder. You know what I'm saying? That's my name. What? It is for real. Like if you go and look up C Murder, Google, I come up.
Okay.
I do. You know what? We'll talk. We'll
We'll talk.
go to the studio. Son.
That might be good. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Son.
Done.
Yeah, we'll break it up. Okay. Okay, we got to get back to the topic. Blind date, success stories, and horror stories. So you let me know when you need
I
to
have
go.
to GO.
She has
My
to go.
daughter Chase is coming, so I have to go be a mommy.
Adorable.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for...
You too, pigeon.
Thank you so much, and I'll see you
Thanks
bright
for
and early.
having
And
me.
remember, come down and see us at 57th and 5th tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. to noon, selling cupcakes that we
We
made ourselves.
cooked them,
And we put frosting on them and really pretty,
decorated them,
beautiful. And T-Bot's put her literal back into it.
and we'll be out there hoeing to sell them.
That's right. She's going to take over the team.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Your F me dress.
Hoeing for pancakes. No?
There you go.
Well,
Thank for charity.
Thank you, T-Bot.
It's for charity, though, honestly.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
There's the applause.
Thank you.
I'll see you back. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, now back to the topic, the blind date successes. We have a caller from Kansas, Steve from Kansas. Hi, girl. See you later. Oh, take your notebook. What's your comment or question? Steve from Kansas? No? Yes, no? No deal?
Hey. Guess not.
Okay, never mind.
No,
Okay, so, all right. Do we have any other callers? Callers, call in 877-210-6106. All right, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of blind dating because, a lot of times you stay with your own type and you tend to kind of stay, your life's kind of like Groundhog Day. We just keep going out with the same types of guy over and over again. So I think there are pros to going on blind dates where, maybe your friends may see someone for you that you maybe not think is your type, but they know more about the person's personality as opposed to just the outside, and they see something in him, they see something in you where you guys might be compatible. So, pros of blind dates: he may turn out to be the man of your dreams. You've got the element of surprise. There's no obligation. It's fun sometimes, and the excitement of meeting someone new. And the cons, of course, not being compatible, the awkwardness, or the date becoming overbearing or sexually aggressive. Or just boredom. So that's definitely pros and cons of the blind date. I've always been uncomfortable with being set up on a blind date. Like, I've never really had interest in it. But, there's also things that I really kind of look down upon, like internet dating and all that stuff. And now I kind of, I cruise around and just look and see what's out there. You know what I mean? Desperate times call for desperate measures. We've got another caller. We've got George from New York. George, what's your comment or question? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you ladies doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Great.
I have a quick story on a blind date. I went on a blind date, and it was actually very, very good. Somebody hooked me up with this female who was drop dead gorgeous. Actually, she was out of my league, I thought. But we ended up. It was a Sunday. We spent the whole day. I had called my brother, who's a cop, and said, listen, I'm going to be in this place for an hour. Call me so I can get out of this, because I kind of thought I was getting hooked up with somebody that was somebody was playing a trick on me. But it ended up being a good date. And the thing is, we spent all day in Central Park. We did all of Manhattan from one end to the other.
Mm.
And this, by the end of the night, I was saying to myself, like, this could be my baby's mama here.
Wow. My baby's mama.
Wow. Not the wife.
Not wife.
Not the wife, just the baby's
No,
mama.
the wife, the whole thing.
Okay. We're just playing with you, dog. We playing. Go ahead.
But the sad part about this whole thing, I was supposed to meet her the next day, and the sad part about the whole thing is that was on Sunday, September 10th. The next day was September 11th, and she worked down on Wall Street.
Oh. And?
I never got a chance to marry the woman that I thought was a...
Whoa. She died?
She got killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
September 11th.
Worked in the World Trade Towers.
Oh,
My...
awful.
Wow.
You missed out.
I don't really know where to go from here now.
Wow.
That's
But I just want people to understand that sometimes a blind date, you can meet the woman of your dreams.
Thank you. And that's the kind of thought I have when
Wow.
I get set up on dates.
That is unbelievable.
Wait.
Don't block your
I'm like,
blessing.
I'm really sad right now. Like, that's horrible. That's
But, see,
like,
but you know what? I mean, it is sad, but for me, I mean, that one day of happiness, I'm going to cherish that for the rest of my life.
Oh, and you remember that.
oh my goodness. I'm going to
Okay, I have a
split my
question for
wrists.
Do you compare other women to that kind of like that one perfect first date? Is that something that stands out in your head and when you go out?
Well, you know, because we click, like, Tim, I mean, at first it was a little awkward because I was in awe of her. You know, I'm like, wow, man, she's like, you know, I was thinking when I first met him, I take on the block, the fellas is going like, yo, that nigga, no, just, but 10 minutes after talking to her, she was just, I mean, it was kind of like we knew each other from years back and we just met up again. And the day just flowed perfectly. You know, we played around. We went down to Little Italy and had cannolis, and she put cannoli on my nose. And it just all
Oh, my gosh. And this is just
Perfect day.
one day.
and one day,
bless her.
and you know, it you know, at times I'm at a loss for words about it, but I mean, for me, that one day, that was the perfect day of all my life.
Wow. That's something you
Yeah.
definitely
But I
cherish
just-
and remember.
But I want people to, I mean, I'm listening to y'all, you know, joke about the crazy people
Right.
out there, but there is one good fruit in that barrel.
Right.
Just got to get it and hold on to it.
Oh, that is so
Well,
great.
thank you so much for your call.
Way to kill
But I will
them.
come down tomorrow and buy some cupcakes.
Will you really?
All right.
Come down and meet me.
It's for charity.
And, my friends, it's for charity. 57th and 5th, 10:30 to noon. Then we change locations, 49th and 6th at Rockefeller. So please come down and we'll meet, and I'll, you know,
Get a picture with the guy.
yeah, I'll give you Portia's number, and you know, come. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really sad.
It's a touching
Goodness.
story. Thank you so much for sharing that.
I mean, just think about just one day. And he's looking forward to like, oh my God, this is
Wow.
the girl.
Way to ruin my ability to tell dirty jokes. Jesus Christ.
I actually have a successful blind date. story.
Impossible.
I do.
Wait, how successful is it? You're not dating them still.
Queen.
Well, it made me go outside of my type, which is what Claudia was talking about earlier. And it was a friend of mine, you know Julie, Claudia, and she had been telling me about this guy for 6 months, and she told me everything about him, how tall he was, he has perfect teeth, he has the exact same sense of humor you have, and you guys will get along so great, you'll get along so great. And so I was going to a Super Bowl party with her, and she said, oh, he's going to be here, he's going to be here. And I was like, oh, good. So then I'm on my way, and then she calls me back. She's like, did I tell you that he's white? And I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
And so I met him. He was really great and really fun. And I was like kind of open because of all the things she had told me about him and all the stories I had heard. And so we ended up dating for a year. It didn't work out long term, but it definitely made me go outside my type. It's the first time I
So
dated
force
a
you
guy.
to.
So did you enjoy that year? I mean, were
Yeah,
they
no,
good
it was
dates?
great. We had
Good
great
memories?
Hawaii, all that. You know?
Okay.
wow.
Well, so it does work out. So, you know, I guess what we're saying is definitely try to, like, think outside the box. You know what I mean? Because if you trust your friends and you love your friends and they're not the type that would play practical jokes on you like I would,
Right.
you know, you might want to give it a shot. It's definitely worth trying it out. I mean, you know, if you trust
right.
you're gonna Okay.
We gotta go.
Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. I'm broadcasting from New York City at the Sirius headquarters.
Fun City.
And And urging people to come down and buy some cupcakes from me tomorrow for charity. But 877-2106 is... Wait. 877-2106 is the number. Give us a call. We're talking about blind dates, success, and disaster stories. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and my pigeons. I'm just sad, you guys. That story is just like...
mood, huh?
Dang.
It's you almost suck it for like romantic. You finally find the one and then she dies. It's like, that's horrible.
That's awful.
It happens.
Wow. No,
But again, he has great memories of that, and definitely it sets the standard for the next woman that he's looking for.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I guess.
just
The
think
standard
about,
is
though.
really high,
The standard's really...
Yeah, but
All right, the show we're talking about blind dates, success, and horror stories. Call us, call in. Where are ladies at tonight? Give us a call.
I don't know.
Where my New Yorkers at? Where at?
Sons and
Any
daughters.
calls?
I have a funny story. It's funny. Me and my mom were actually at a nail shop, and this girl, no, really, my mom, like, she talks to anybody. That's like,
Wow.
she can strike a conversation with anybody. It's
Go moms.
unbelievable. Like, mom's got it like that. So she starts talking to
She
this
got a
girl.
mouthpiece.
Yes.
and she
I got a
speaks
mouthpiece.
Korean.
Yes. So we talking to this girl. You know, I'm in there bored. I mean, this is like at least 10 years ago. So Claudia would say
you were
I was,
walking?
like, in diapers. Right? So, you know, we're there and she's like, oh my God, you totally love my brother. And I'm looking like, I know my brother. This ain't his type. You know, like it was not his type, right? So they exchanged numbers. My brother was like, okay, cool. I trust it. This is my mom's trying to hook me up with somebody. They must have talked like for like 2 weeks. It was every day. He was like, oh my God, this girl, she's so amazing. We were talking, you know, into it, right? So she comes to the house. My mom was like, you got to come to the house to meet my son. So I kid you not. My brother's standing at the door. The door is like wide open, right? So she gets out the whip and starts walking up the driveway, and my brother's face dropped. He looked
has
and
a
was
whip.
like, Mom, she ugly. And he had to keep it cool because she was walking right up, though, right? And it was like this whole time it was just awkward about how he was going to get out of it. So, you know, my brother's like, and I'm young. I'm like maybe 10. And he's sitting there telling me like, P, you were there. How come you let Mom hook me up with this? I was like, I don't know. And then he's like, honestly, to this day, he's like, nah, Mom, you ain't set me up on no blind date. He's married now.
Mom's
but no
word
blind
is not
dates.
good.
Can't buy no clothes for me, Mom. Nah, you can't. Because she really wasn't his type, but she thought she had a great personality. And
Of
that's
course.
the problem when you get home, girls. Oh, his personality is so amazing.
Exactly.
She's
No,
great.
hell no.
She's so
Don't
nice.
trust it. No, I don't trust
Wow.
the personality.
I don't either.
Anybody
I
else?
got-
I have a funny story. It was a long time ago. It's not really like a blind date, but I was at a club, and you kind of tipsy. The lights is strobe lights,
Dim.
Right? It's very
Strobe light,
dim.
honey.
You meet somebody, you think they are fine.
Right.
Exchange numbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then that fluorescent light hits your face.
Come up to my job tomorrow. I was working in the mall. Come up to this is like high school. Come up to my job tomorrow. I want
You
to
was in
see
the
you.
club?
The mall, motherfucker.
In high school?
Yes, they have a little teenage club.
18 and over.
She had a social life when she was 12.
I was
Go on,
drinking
girl.
Sprite. Anyway, my story.
9 minutes to go, ladies. It's not wasted all correcting each
Up
other.
to the mall, and he was hideous, and I played it off like I did not even know this guy. I'm so superficial though. I mean, it's like I like personality, but you really need a whole package to go with it.
No, you don't need a whole package. You just need a package for you, and you're fine with that, Tina Devine. I know you. Would you count? Well, I haven't had a blind date, but I've had the MySpace date. Hey,
That's not.
hey, and
That's not blind though. 'Cause
not
you couldn't-
blind, but you really, you know what? Anybody, you could put anyone's pictures up though. You really never
Yeah, yeah.
really know.
You're right.
And-
But that's Match.com and Friends.
The guy that I met was just
Yeah.
10 times finer in person than he was in the pictures.
that's not
and-
even
Thank God
fair.
you look like his picture.
Oh my God, he was gorgeous. Shout out.
Hey now.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, we have a caller from Cali. We've got Quick from Cali. What's your question or comment?
My twin sister tried to hook me up with this girl when I was a cop back in Detroit, and I just got this hunch we were supposed to meet at this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So she pulls up, so I called my partner. I said, "Hey man, run this girl's plate for me."
Wow.
This bitch had 2 fucking felony warrants. One for like running over her ex-boyfriend, and the other one for like shooting him. That is ass.
What? Are you serious?
Joking. She was like, "No, nigga, she for real. She got 2 fucking felony warrants." I said, "Oh damn." So she came in. I was like, "Baby, I gotta go. I got called in to work, but here goes some money." I got to bounce. So I just, told my sister, don't try to do me no more fucking favors.
Oh, wow. 2 felonies.
Dang, well, thank goodness you're good.
That'd be a turn on for Tina.
Right. Damn, all the Tina jokes tonight.
I'm sorry. I got nothing in here. There's nobody in here. I'm by myself. You're to my left. What the fuck you want me to do? Shit.
I'm to your left in New York.
Right.
To my left. I just envisioning.
Maybe the sister didn't know though that her
Tina,
homegirl
it's
had
more
a
of a
rap sheet
compliment
like
to you.
that.
The other one, I think that has the most exciting,
I appreciate that. Thank you very
which
much.
means you
Claudia.
get the most. I don't know. Is this something you guys would be interested in doing? Portia, would you go on a blind date?
I would if it was a group date. Like on the break, I was saying like that'd be hot if we all, let's say wanted to go somewhere. We all brought a friend of ours that we've never dated, but that's a cool dude, and we all went. Why?
Because I'm like, why aren't you dating him?
But that's the. Well, see, that goes back to it may not be my type, but he's a cool dude.
Yeah, there was a guy that I thought was really fine that Portia had worked with. And I was actually surprised. I was like, why didn't you ain't here?
Oh, yeah, that I worked.
But,
right.
I found later on he was crazy.
Okay, well, see, that's why.
Right. No, it's just like, I mean, if you have the best interest of your homegirl, you'll be honest and be like, I think you really like this guy. No, and a lot of the homegirls do that on purpose that don't like the chick and be like, oh, I ain't never messed with him. And they didn't have a whole history that you don't know about. Right. Which is not cool too, but right. Is trying to get back at you.
That's true.
But I would go on a group situation, yes, if it was, the right group of girls and the right group of
we're gonna put this out there. We are gonna have a blind date, group date with all the girls of the show, the Claudia Jordan show and the Pigeon. And we are gonna, we all should probably bring maybe 2 candidates for each girl. Okay. And that way we can, maybe we'll do like a bowling night or something and just
that'd
see.
Be good.
A little mixer.
I like it. That's hot. And then Claudia, you'll make a turkey. I'll cook. Mix the turkey, please. That's how I beg people. That's how I try to convince guys to come over. I say, you want to come over and watch me? I'm busy. I'm working.
That's right.
Make a turkey.
And then you eat that turkey and then they fall asleep on the couch.
Turkey in Hurricane Harbor.
They're incapacitated.
Oh, we tried that before.
We did. That didn't work either.
So, Tina Davina, blind date? Yes? No? Would you? Would you be open to it in the future?
She said no.
Can I look at his picture first?
No, it's a blind date.
Superficial.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm honest.
Tanisha Danielle.
Your friends wouldn't dog you out. I would go on a date. I would go on a blind date.
You would go on a blind date?
We agree on cuteness. Don't even try it.
Only 2 out of 20.
Yeah. What about you, Denisha?
I would go on a blind date. I would. Depending on who the friend was and...
we have a couple minutes to go, so...
Make it interesting. Make it interesting.
Okay, on a blind date, what would be... what about the guy would make you want to go back?
Humor.
First impressions. If you saw
Definitely
right away, because you don't really
humor.
go
Intelligence.
that. Yeah. So
not being cheap.
So if a guy broke... Okay.
Well, not being cheap, he wouldn't know. I mean, he wouldn't be paying for the whole shebang unless... It depends on where you at. Like, if we go bowling, like, I wouldn't expect him to pay for me to bowl. So you wouldn't really know if he's cheap right off the bat.
We're all looking at you in dumb face.
I mean, word.
Hello, planet Earth. Hi.
I mean,
Earth
I would
Portia?
do.
But
I
some
would do
girls
the
would.
reach. I would do the reach, but
I would, pretend to grab my wallet at least.
No, slow down. No, a lot of girls would be like, hey, but you going to pay for me and expect that. Depending.
I
I'm sorry.
kinda would.
Exactly. Thank you. She would
I would do the reach.
Exactly. She would reach for it and she would expect the guy to pay for it. I wouldn't. But
It's
see,
bowling.
Oh, okay.
It's not like
It's not like I'm asking him to buy me.
Claudia Jordan.
Yes.
Claudia, what do you think?
What is your
I was listening to you guys. I was looking at myself in the mirror.
When you go on a blind date, do you think the guy should pay for it?
It's no.
Obligated.
That's kind of like you shouldn't be offended if he doesn't pay in the blind date because girls gonna stop assuming that because you're the girl that he's like supposed to be so lucky to be with you. Like he might not be feeling you necessarily either. So I think on a blind date you should be prepared to pay, but it'd be a nice gesture if he paid.
It'd be,
Yeah,
definitely.
But you know what? I've never really done the blind date thing, and I never really trusted my friends' opinions.
You don't.
No,
You are with me.
I really haven't. So I mean, I think now, the older I get, I would be a little bit more open to. I would do a blind date couple or a group kind of situation as well. Because I'm definitely I'm not very open with new people. I'm very uncomfortable. Contrary to all the jokes and the rumors and the videotape that's floating out there. That's just,
And I agree, too, with what old boy said. Like, have somebody call you in, like, 30 minutes or an hour just in case you need to get out of it. That's a really good
one.
Tell somebody to call you.
Let's do a quick lightning round. Tips. How to get out of a blind date if it's going bad.
Okay.
What excuses? Tina, what was that? Quick, we only have 2 minutes.
gosh. I like the whole, like, have your friend call you. I like that.
They already did that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretend you're sick.
Okay.
Like violently sick.
Wow.
Very unsexy sick.
Oh, you started your period type sick?
Yeah, you got the run sick. Go to the bathroom and see if there's a window you can escape from, because I tried that. I was stuck in a bathroom that didn't have no window. Girl, I tried to flush myself down the toilet. I was just trying to get out.
Mine, 3-6 Mafia's calling. Gotta go.
Oh, wow.
I'm on BET. I gotta go.
Okay.
Use my kid. Yes, Claudia. What's
I'm just like, I'm really tired. I'm having back spasms. I need to go home. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I go with the medical reason. All right. Well, we've got a minute left. So what have we learned from this? Anything? I learned that T-Boz is very scary. Scared of everything.
She's my kind of chick, though. I like her.
Yeah, no, she's cool.
I'm with her.
Maybe blind dates are good in a situation where it's a group setting and you can bring your friends, and that way, it's not so awkward and there's not so much pressure. And even if you do like the person, again, not so much pressure, and you can kind of feel a little bit more comfortable being yourself.
Yes,
that's true.
And outside of being awkward, just safety first. If you're going to go on a blind date, just have other people there.
Right.
Have your mama, your brother, your cousin, somebody.
Or have Claudia out in the Starbucks parking lot looking in.
Have somebody know where you're at. So just in case something goes wrong and you come up missing, they can find you. That's all I say. Safety first.
Drive yourself as well.
Yes.
Tell a friend where you're going to be.
Yes.
And don't.
Well, the friend hooks you up.
And don't go to a man's house on the first date unless he's very rich. This has been the Claudia Jordan Show, broadcasting from New York while my pigeons are in LA. I kind of miss you, hoes. Join us every week, Mondays at 7 on the West Coast, 10 on the East. And hit us on the MySpace page at
www.myspace.com/thesingleLifeWithCJ.
And I'd like to say to all our listeners, please send us some suggestions of topics you like to hear that are relevant to you, because the show is all done for you, the people. And get out there, register to vote, and that's it.
Buy some cupcakes from Claudia.
Buy some cupcakes. All right, y'all.
Have fun in New York, son.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all
Keep
later.
warm, son.
Join us
Bye.
next week.